Hello, welcome back to Transport Fever 2 and Wolfgang Tailchase. And I'm going to start a new series just to have something to do. I've been inspired by Donut Crazy, who has done a speedrun series or doing a speedrun series. And I thought I'd do the same, but I'm going to do it a bit crazy. Yeah. Because the map I am going to use, we're going to go into free game here. I have downloaded a couple of game maps that I'm going to do for, but the one I'm going to start with is Fiji. And I don't really know how this is going to go because it is quite a large map, but there's not a lot of towns and not a lot of resources. So getting up to 100 million within 1.5 hours, which I'm setting as a benchmark, is going to be pretty quick. I do have 50 million to start with, but that is going to disappear very quickly when I have to set up everything I'm going to do. So I'm not using any mods. This is starting in 1980, so I'm going to use the 50 million. And let's jump in and see how this goes. So here's the map. Yeah, we are paused at the moment, so and I'm actually going to do this. I'm not going to leave 1980 because I just want to keep it at it and play with everything I have at 1980. Otherwise, it will be not complete. But we have 4 towns on the main island, and there's also 2 towns up here. And the only resources you have are wood. That's the only wood and farms. That is the only resources available on this map. So this is going to be really interesting. I have made a plan, sort of how I'm going to start out, and that is what I'm going to do once I start the actual game. Yeah, so let's do this. I'm going to do that. You should see a timer starting there, counting down, and whoa, we are on. Okay, first thing I want to do is set it up so that we use a ship between these 2 islands. So I'm going to start with putting in a port. And we're going to go with a large port. And I'm going to set it up here. So it just feels like that's a nice... I do it there. Yeah, because I want that one. And we do that. And then you see this really high mountain here, which means that I need to flatten that out a little bit. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. Well, I will try. Flatten that out a bit. That costed him some money. And then we put in one of these here, like that. Great. That didn't work very well. That looks horrible. Can I do it better? Sort of. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And then we're gonna put in something up here. There's gonna be a lot of setting up before I actually start doing anything. And I have sort of planned out a little bit here in order for it to actually work. Because the game is a little bit fiddly when it comes to one thing. The fact is, if I have one backstop for both of these, they won't transfer between. I have tried it, and anybody who says otherwise, I won't listen to you. But for me, it has not worked at all when I tried it. So I need to set up 2 of these in order for it to actually work. And I hope my experiment did start out. Okay, let's do it like that. And then we're setting up a third one up. Why do I keep pressing the train? I'm so used to the train. Yeah. We're setting up a third one there. Yeah, so we're gonna have trucks going there, and we're gonna go with them to that place there. And we're also gonna have one here for this one. Okay, that's the first setup. I'm losing money by the million here. The second setup is I'm gonna put in another harbor. Keep pressing that. Another harbor here. That worked nicely. Or let's put it like no, I need more fingers. Where are you gonna put it? There. This is the hard part to where to put it because that one gonna go there. Yeah, so I really don't need the harbor to connect to that, but I want the harbor to connect to this one. So, oh, it does connect to everybody. Oh well. Let's put it there then. And that means that I can keep clicking on. Okay, so you will then be. It is really, really, really steep here. Yeah. Will you connect to both? Yes, that was better. All right, and then we need to put in a road from here. You look a little bit better, even though, yeah. Um, this one is it's really high here. Oh, okay. Let's just put it like that. So we're gonna have buildings. That one is gonna collect this wood. That wood is gonna go up to here, and I'm gonna do a little bit of this to just set this up a little bit better in my view. Uh, there we go. Great. You also need configure here. Hopefully when I've set everything up here, it will produce money. So that ended up on the wrong side. Yeah. Cargo. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. And then we're gonna have here gonna be just a drop-off point for those things. Gently put in that drop-off point. Okay. That one picks up there, that one picks up there. Okay, so, and then keep pressing the, yeah, let's put in one of those. And then we're gonna put in the, because the harbor will just collect this. That's no problem. We're gonna put in a couple of trucks here. Bye. And we're gonna have a line that goes from here, picks up wood, delivers wood. Right. Now here comes the fun part. I'm gonna pick up. No, you should not. Yeah, it picks up wood. Yes, delivers the wood there, and then goes back and forth. Yeah, you can just go back and forth there, delivering wood. And Yeah, you take planks back. Yes. And then we're gonna have another couple of trucks. I think just for two. Gonna go for a new line. It's gonna go from here to here, delivering food and tools. So in Labasa West, you are gonna load only food and tools. Yeah, I don't think it will be anything else. Okay, and then we are gonna go with a ship here. Buy a ship. And we're gonna go with this one. Just basically the only good cargo ship there is, and it has everything I need. I think, yeah, grain, yes, and food, yeah. Buy. Starting with one, just to see, and it's a new line. It goes from Labasa port down to Naurusi port. Okay, and here we have to keep doing that. We have to set up the this one. 5 new line. Gonna name the lines as well. And going there and going there. That was basically just be that one, and then we are gonna go with. I keep pressing the one. You're gonna go there. And this one does not include that one. That one does not include that one. Good. And then we're gonna have another couple of trucks that goes from here. New line there. Picks up food. Goes there. Leaves the food. Goes up here. Picks up the tools. Goes here. Picks up the food. Goes back there. And so we're gonna set this up here. Oh, damn it. Okay, setting everything up. And then there again. So in Azores South, you are gonna load planks and that, even though that's still gonna be some there, so it's always gonna have production. And then in Azores Halt, you are gonna unload that and pick up. Oh, you're gonna load food and unload there. Yeah. In Azores here, you are gonna load that and unload that. Now hopefully come in with a boat. Did we put it right here? Load, yes. Okay, and then in Nasori Halt, you are gonna unload nothing. You're gonna load the bread. And I'm just gonna see here that you're gonna unload tools and bread. Okay. So that should work. Yeah, because you get that one, yeah, there, and they have their, yeah, oh, perfect. And we need more boats. So I'm gonna set up 3 more boats on line 3. We have plenty of things here waiting now. This should now work as a starting point. That goes there, it goes there. Nice. Have you got anything? Not yet. Um, well, hopefully you do have plenty of that. You're gonna drop off there. I just hope this works. Did I put the right thing on the boat? So that it actually picks up the right thing. The bus now so report. Basically picks up everything and unloads everything. They should work. Hopefully it doesn't. Why don't you produce anything? Oh, it's this one. Oh, but you bye. Oh, hopefully this one should not have anything. Should only be. We're hoping that it works. Otherwise, my whole plan is falling apart. Are you getting it? No, you having it? You having tools? Woohoo! You have tools as well. So you leave there, and you should now pick up tools. You have picked up tools. Great! It is working. All right. The first setup, and we're only 15 minutes in. That's nice. And the other ships are coming here. They are fully loaded. Well, sort of fully loaded. There are two there, three. So you are not very loaded. And that can be rectified. Oh, well, it has gotten enough here. I'm gonna see configure. Can I put in another one? Yes, I think I'm gonna need another one there. I can't put in any more. All right, but I need more room. Probably there because it's gonna get completely full. This one has a rate of 400. This one needs more trucks. Line 1. Manage vehicles. What is the rate? 159. Let's put in two more. That gives you 266. Still not enough. Well, we'll see. What is the rate of this one? 200. Yeah, it will be. These ships will come soon. Okay, let's see here. That's tools. You are still not producing anything. Did I put something weird wrong here? Did I put any? Oh, they can't pick up because they're only one, so they can't pick up when they come there. Because it's damn. Yeah, no, sorry, halt. Load. They can't pick up more. I need two different lines there. No? You? No, no. Okay, I need two different lines because you can't pick up anything from there. Oh, bummer. I haven't got the truck that can have different things. Oh, okay. So, line 5, manage line. You can go there and drop off or not. Maybe just go from Nassau South to Nassau Siding. Keep the halt. Just do that. And then we're gonna put in a new line that just goes between those two. Sorry, halt, no, sorry, halt. You are gonna load grain and unload food. Here you are gonna load food and unload grain. Okay, and line 5, manage line. You are not gonna load food, and you're not gonna unload that. And in Missouri siding, you unload and load. Yes, that's how it should be. So now this one should work. It should work. You never know. Gonna end with one of these coming in here now. Don't know where that line is. This one needs, it has this 1-1. Oh. Oh well, that's cool. You probably need more trucks on this line. Manage vehicle, this one produces at 400. The rate for this line is currently 153, so manage vehicles will double up on that one. That gives it 300, a little bit more. All right, so where are you? Yeah, you haven't picked up. Well, the boats are coming in here. The boats have just left. Ew. How much do I have here? Plenty. You're now leaving with a plenty of that. Yep. You are coming in and you're loading. Woohoo! Probably need more boats. Yeah, what is the rate on this line? 177. Yeah. 28. No, I think it's decently good. We'll just go with it. Do I have any loans? I do have loan. I have 50, so I need 150 million in order to finish this one. Yes, I have a 50 million loan. Oh, okay. Are you happy? You are that one. Okay. You are now picking up there. And hopefully you leave now there. Okay. Why aren't you leaving? You. Why aren't you going there? Is something wrong here? I know that they can do both. Line 3. Manage line. Labasa port. Tour report. Okay, so dun, 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 dun. And then unload. Okay. I don't like it when it does this, because this one should produce. You see here, it has production, but it doesn't wanna. I did something wrong somewhere. Line 6, manage line. No, sorry, south. Unload pickup. Yes. Missouri, halt, load, and unload. Yeah. So what's the problem? I hate it when the game does this. Okay, are you going correct in the other end? Here, Laba support. Yes, you are. Okay. Other and here, line 1 goes there. It's this line, line 2, manage line, Labasa West. You do pick up both. No, oh, load. You should not load that. You should load bread. That's why. Yeah, that was why. Okay, now it's gonna work. Yeah, that's the reason. I did not have the full. Okay, so you should now start producing. Should. You should. Well, hoping. All right. Did I put up the right one here? Line 2, manage line, 17th Street, unload everything, Lavasa West, load that. Yes, and it unloads everything there. It should not be a problem. You should work. You should work. And it's working. I saw it. Yay, Brett. Woo! Yay! Working. Hey! I set up the whole thing. And here comes him with a plenty. That is really nice. You are the one that goes there. So you're gonna get, it's gonna be a couple of tools there. Coming in. Or here comes tools. And here comes bread. Hey! And the boats can have plenty of difference, so you should come with bread. Oh yeah. Uh, Alrighty. And we're making a profit. I have 1 hour left. Okay, so just a matter of getting everything to work out. That is good. Basically, I should also set up some kind of I will set up a bus service between these two cities, just to have get some extra money in building bus stops. Okay, and then we go and buy 80, 80, 21, 16. What is the difference in price compared to that? We're going with this one. 5? Yeah, 5, I think. New line. Going from there to there, to there, down to there, and then there, there. Okay, like that. We have now gonna have some buses. That is gonna get some more money. Some point I would probably want to have some kind of thing between these two as well, which is gonna be hard because they're on really different levels. I have plenty of wood here, but I don't think I really need any more wood because this one is really. Gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do the same here, or are you? Yeah. Well, let's put up a big cargo building here as well. And is due to the very rough conditions here, I think I'm gonna have like boats going around, sort of. Except for example, between these ones, there's like a huge mountain. So either you build a massive great tunnel through, or you have boats, which can actually be quite fun. And then we also have this one here that will give that. You can have a boat line going here, or you can have this one. That is actually quite nice one. Setting up that. Yeah, okay. Problem here is, let's set up this. I think that most of it is going to go towards the town. Yeah. Can I set up a boat? I would like to have a boat line go in here and leave the food there. Not sure if that's going to work, but I'm going to have a boat line there anyway with passengers. So I can set this up with a port here and then just see if this is going to work. Are you actually? No. Okay, collision. I'm not sure how am I going to set up this port here. If I'm even going to be able to set up a port. Dock outside on navigable waters. How am I going to do this? Set up the port here and just have to go back. Well, might work. Gonna try? All right, we'll try. Not like I can also say that success in this is absolutely not guaranteed. There is a very good chance I will actually fail the setup, the challenge. So failure is definitely an option. I'm gonna set that up here. And they have houses here as well, which is kind of nice. So I can actually set this up as a double thingy. And then we set this up here. Okay. And then I'm gonna try and get a port in here somewhere. Maybe here. Yeah, that could work. Outside on navigable waters. Okay. We'll put it like that, and then we can put some kind of thing in. Some no tracks. Wait. Like that. Or even better. Sorry. Put up a building. Put up this one. There. This one is also gonna have passengers. So we're gonna have cargo and passengers. This one here is also gonna have passengers. This one here is also gonna have passengers. And that one is not gonna have passengers, but we're gonna have a passenger Stop over here for the line. All right, and now we're gonna put in one of these. We're gonna put that one, that it fits good. Put it here. All right. Then we also need a. Can you? Oh, it's on the other side. Maybe it's just. And we also have this one that I can continue up to. Actually, making some money. Yep. uh, a one of these. I'm gonna put that one. It's very hilly here everywhere. And that is extremely expensive. You know what? I'm gonna buy it over here and just let the boats go to, yeah. And buy. And all. If I have anything that takes both passengers and cargo. I don't think. Oh, that boat is no longer available. Ooh, yeah, damn it. I was thinking of the Klondike, but I don't have the Klondike anymore. Hey, there's gonna be two boats. And it might actually be a tugboat. Because that's funny. Let's buy a tugboat. And then you are gonna go on a new line. You are gonna go from here to here. And then we're gonna go with a buy vehicles. To 60, so there. New line. It's going from here, from there to there to there. Yeah. Hopefully that will work. Yeah. And then it's gonna leave. This one basically does the whole thing. Yeah. Almost the whole town. That would be fine. Then we also need a passenger boat. You're gonna take a while. I think it's actually better too. Yeah. Okay. Manage vehicle. No. Where is this one? Where is that boat? One of these? Yeah, it's that one. Uh, you manage vehicle. Sorry, I'm gonna sell you. Sell, yeah. Cause it's gonna take such a long time, so it actually will be better to set up something here and spot where it's viable. There, good. And buy tugboat. Buy set to line 8. Hopefully this will work fine. And then I'm also gonna have that one there, but I'm not gonna need it. And we're gonna try and set up a port here for passengers. Gonna be interesting. Passenger boats, small or large? Buy. That is large. That is small. That is 150. That is 150, but it's much. Okay. That boat is actually not that worse. That's about high loading speed, but that's not really going to be an issue. So I'm going to go with a small port here. It's a lot cheaper. If you see the difference here, it's 700 compared to 200. Okay, and now we need to actually connect it up to the town, which is going to be interesting if I can do it. Basically gonna have to be going round like this. Yeah, we're gonna remove. Okay. And there we go. We're gonna have buildings here. That one. Then we're gonna basically go up here. That basically covers down almost the whole town. You need a. Where am I gonna put in this one? I think I'm just gonna put it in and then remove it. If I can actually find a place to put it in without. Okay, there. Two buildings will be removed. Yeah. I'm gonna just buy the buses and then buy new line. Go from there to there. Oh, can leave it. Okay. You set up any bus? Did I set up the bus route here? I don't think so. No. Okay. So we're gonna set up the bus route here as well. Where did I put that one? Buy bus routes. New line going from there to there to there, 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 to there. If there are passengers, they will transfer there as well. We're gonna buy the boat. I'm gonna buy this one. Buy. Set up a new line. Can't set up a new line because you need the. I think I put the wrong one over there. Okay. Need a passenger terminal. Configure passenger. Need a passenger terminal. And you also need that one. And you need a landing. I think you only needed a small one, but well, okay. We're gonna do the same here. It's gonna be a lot of going back and forth. We have 49 minutes left. I'm not gonna make this one. There is no way I'm gonna make this. Passengers. We can put in a small landing. Actually, a small landing is good. Okay, passengers there. And this one. Configure. Gonna have that. I'm gonna put in one of these instead. Passenger docks. And a landing. There we go. And then go with this ship. That line. And I'm gonna have to do this. Add stop. Add stop. Add stop. Add stop. Okay. Well, sort of making a profit. This is gonna fail spectacularly. Are you doing fine over here? I think you are. Are you making a profit? You're not making a profit. Are you making a profit? You're making a nice profit. This is... There's so much, and there's not so much here. You have plenty. Okay, so you manage vehicles. You need more vehicles. Okay, now you are a little bit over, but I'll remove you. And, oh, damn. That was not the point. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like that. Okay. We are just hoping for miracles. What I was planning to do is also... No, it takes from that one. Good. Okay, so I don't have to put anything there. Boats are not very quick. An airline. Okay, I do pay a lot of... what do you say? Interest here. Not a lot of, but some. So I will repay as much of the loan as I can. And yeah, this was an interesting map because not more I can do. I could put a boat line between these two cities here. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Half the time has gone. So I am hopeful that things can actually be nice. You are having a lot. We should configure you to have more space here. Well, that was a bad place to put it. Oh well. Well, there are some passengers there. And there's passengers at the dock as well, which is nice. You are now here. But you don't have anything. I don't know if this one is actually working. No, because you are just going into the town instead of actually going there. Which is kind of a bummer. Like, I want to tell it to not go to the town, but to go to the actual... Because you see here, no, it's not supplying. Not supplying any. Why aren't you? Aren't you connected? You're not connected. Oh, crappity. Why aren't you connected? Oh no. He was connected a while. Okay. Remove that one. That was why. Buildings. You were connected. Oh, okay. You can't connect there. Okay. Then we need the streets. Like that. And then we need this one. Ah, I need to. Sorry about this. I'm destroying your houses. Because I need to do that. For it to actually connect and be viable. Now it's connected. So now it should start doing that. Well, you never know. But hopefully this one will... You have some passengers. Oh, well, that's something. Yep, now. Okay, good. Working. And I'm actually making money. That's nice. Keep repaying the loan. This will now basically be a mad dash to the finish. 42 minutes to make 100 110 million. Ew. We have a lot of these things, but this problem is there's two of those. And I do have enough wood to last lifetime. Yeah, so you could probably set up more on this line here. Not configure. You want the line. 311. Manage vehicles. Put in 2 more. Not enough money. Wow. 800. I don't know how much needed. Oh, okay, that's good. 373. 74. I need one more vehicle. Come on, I need no more money. This one is working fine now. How much are you producing? 100. And the rate of this line 4 is 120. You are having a high rate. And you are coming in with some wood. That's planks. That's good. I will give them more. Starting to feel a bit stressed here. We just have one. Yeah. There's basically barely anything that actually goes to that one. Yeah. This one is kind of placed in the wrong place. Because no matter how you do it, it's gonna go into the city. But which it doesn't. So why it's 700? What is the rate on this one? Not there. The rate on this line 163. So it should be more than plenty to actually do more than just 2, 3. That's good. Okay, it's starting to ramp up now. That's good. I think this one can actually go, okay, a lot more. Line 1, manage line, manage vehicles. Let's put on 2 more vehicles on this one. And we're actually making quite a lot of money. So will it be enough? Will it be enough? That is the question. We have that one coming. We have a lot of things that are pretty hard to actually utilize. We do utilize everything here, except that one. I don't think I really need that one. Do we have anything else here? We do have a forester here, and we do have this town. We have these foresters here, but I'm actually doing quite well on forestry. And this one is 200. It's halfway to level up. Shipment 42 out of 200. Come on, ship more. You know, you are empty here because you just left. You can go past there and pick up that, but then it's going to be a weird situation where it doesn't. I just leave it. I don't like doing that. How the game does that. That is one of the things I hope they fix in Transport Fever 3. The fact that is, if I put 2 lines here, it's gonna. It's not very good at balancing the loads between the 2 lines. So there's going to be a pile up on one line and not enough on one line. So that is really one thing that I would like it to fix in Transport Fever 3. How you actually transport the goods. Okay, so you have plenty there. The boats, are they coming soon? There's one coming here. Yeah, and you have some wood and food, and you have that. Okay. We are close to actually being debt free. And then it's going to be just a waiting game to see if I can reach the 100 million. um, you could. You could go from there to there and just do some more. Get some more. Yeah, I could. Just pump in more into this one because so it can level up. Yeah, that will give you more planks there as well. Yeah. Okay, here comes. No, it's the steel planks. Where are the trucks that goes on the other line? Line 2. I don't know. Where are you? Are you terminals? You are two different terminals. That's good. Who are you? Yeah. Hello? No. Okay. Here comes a boat with some more tools and some more food. You know what? I'm gonna. There is a way of managing vehicles, and there is a way of changing colors to the vehicle. Yeah, there you go. And so you're gonna be orange, and then line 2. I'm gonna put in some more vehicles on this line. Actually, quite a lot more vehicles. And you are gonna be red. I can actually see which one is one. There is one. You have 17. You have 17. Good. Okay. And now we have a pile up of things here. Well, we're sort of making money. Okay, let's go down. We are debt free, so now we have 34 minutes to make 100 million. How much money have I made so far? Nowhere near. I feel like I want to put in like an airport or something, but I can't afford in an airport. Oh, we're making money. Yeah, we are making money. We're making quite a lot of money. That's good. When we're making money, we're making money. That is, that's good. You can put in a passenger service here as well between these two. Yeah, that might be a interesting idea. Configure. Can I put in a passenger terminal here? New. You have to put in. Put the passenger terminal there. But the passenger terminal will actually be better there. That would also give you money for, yeah. Okay. We're putting in a passenger terminal and a large dock. Landing. Dock outside on navigable waters. Good. Oh, it's due to that little thing. Oh, come on. Flatten tool. Okay. Done. Configure. Does it work now? Okay, and then we go up here. Configure. Can I put in a passenger terminal somewhere here? No. But I think one of but this doesn't actually have as much, so it needs this one. No, it doesn't. So I can now put in a passenger terminal there instead. And then do this. Yes. uh, I'm doing this. This is like a sort of a cheat thing. And then you can do that. Because they will be disconnected. Even though it's connected with small ones. And you have a large. Okay, and then put in a buy a boat. Buy boat. I put it in the graph. But we're gonna do this one. Much faster. Doesn't have nowhere near as much capacity, but I don't think it's gonna be that much passengers. And if you're looking at the rate, I think this is actually gonna be sort of better. I'm gonna try it, and it's cool. New line. Go from and then you need big. Then you wouldn't need to have the big ones. Oh well. Do there. And half an hour left. 1 million. Oh. We're gonna go with this one. And just for fun, just gonna follow it. When it speeds. Woo, look at that. Okay, even though I'm going on high speed, but this is fast. Ah! Oh, and it's gonna go in between there. Oh, you're having a hard time finding yourself. You will find it better next time, hopefully. Ooh, yeah. Hey, look at this. This would be really cool to actually go on for real. A hovercraft. Ooh, yeah. And we're going 45 miles an hour. Now we're speeding up. 77. No. And do you have a problem finding your way? Seems like it. I think that the next time it will be a bit, will be happier. Now we're really speeding in 93 miles an hour. No, kilometers an hour. Over over the water here. Half an hour left. I have no clue how much money I have. Why? I should put out some markers. Yeah, so it actually will be happy. I wonder if we have any passengers. You know, you won't have any passengers because you don't have any. Oh, yeah, that's a valid point. Well, you really need to fix this line because it's confused. Whoa, we're doing chicken run here. No, it's actually passing through. Whoa. And then we go in under here. And I need to put up a line. Oh, what? Why'd you do that for? What? Okay. That is one thing I hope that they fix in Transport Fever 2 as well. The 3. Okay, so you go in there. But this one needs to be configured for passengers. Well, and should I put in that line? Yeah. We're taking this line, line 7. Manage line. After Komersky lane, you add that one, and after on Shaw Street, you add that one. So it goes in there and leaves some passengers. And they can go in both directions if they feel like it. I have 9 million. 27 minutes left. Can I make 90 million in that time? Oh, that's gonna be interesting to see if that actually works. Because there's really okay. Can put in a line over here. How is this line going? Yeah. Thinking of. Do you have any passengers waiting? No. Okay. Well, you know why? Yes, I know why, because there is nothing here. That's a really good point. You need. There is no pass. Yeah, okay. That is nice to actually get something. And then here we need some passenger buildings. And no, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. Buy some buses. Put in a bus line that goes there, 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 there. Okay. Now it should be. Somehow I would like to have it connect there as well. And have another one going from that one down. I can. I could. Yes. And we there we go, this little thing. Whoa! It really speeds compared to the other ones. I am not gonna make this. Well, failure is always an option. It goes straight through. I would like to get it to another level, but it is really speeding. I like that. Okay. Are you gonna put up a port here? I can actually do that. That would be fun. And more money. Are you having any having passengers there? Why do you there are what? Do you have any passengers on board? No. Are there any passengers in this one? No. Oh, maybe. Are you having passengers? Okay. Are you gonna leave some passengers here? Where are you going? Do, 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 do. Where are you going? Yeah, well, there are people coming here. Hey! Look at this. They are walking all the way. Just we have to walk all the way out here on this. It would be better to actually have some sort of connection here. But now we have passengers. Hey! 23 minutes left. This ain't gonna work. But here you actually have quite a lot of passengers waiting for the bus. Yes. Managers. We go. Put in another bus. How much do we have on that one? Oh, it's cool. We have getting some passengers here, and we also have some bread. Not as much as I would have liked to, but we do have. I think that this one is delivering bread here, and it's picking up on this one. Because if we now look at this Nadi, it does not have any. Ah, did you get bread? Batuka? You get bread. Oh, so kind of working. 14 million, 22 minutes left. You know, Might actually work. Oh, okay. Are you still having a lot of... Oh, you still have a lot of... You have not leveled up. Don't have much shipment. I think I can actually increase this. The rate on this one is 370. Manage vehicles. Add a vehicle. That gives it up to 400. That's perfect. But that will just give it that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with another one to give it a little bit more so it starts putting it down. Now we actually have 17 people waiting. Yeah, we'll see when the boat gets here, how many will be. Maybe we can put in another boat. Are you gonna go add harbor to this one? Can I add a harbor here? Maybe passenger harbor. That would be a yes. Okay, nice, and that covers basically the whole thing. All right, because that will just be the harbor, and then we can go with this one because it's small. I'm gonna buy that one, and we're gonna put in a new line. I'm gonna go from civil support to sewer report. You do cover that one, so that will be nice. Hopefully, we'll give. And there are people waiting here as well. Not as many as I would have liked. That's basically due to buses and the fact that people really don't want to go anywhere. That is work. It is working. It is working. Yep. 19 minutes left. Oh, 87 millions to go. What you really should do is I can, but I know that there's are you always going full here? Yes, I think you're always going full. Or maybe you're not. Because you might not actually go full when you leave in there now. What I can do is pick up. Yeah. Should I do that? Build a road here. Connect those two. Or yeah, or connect here. Is that really wise choice? You know, you have a couple of minutes to decide. And that one will be, because then that boat will also make more money because it will go back with grain to here that they will pick up. That is a good idea. Okay, can I connect this one without spending an absolute fortune? That is gonna be the main topic here. I think I might actually. This would be interesting. Gonna try and get it to not. Oh, we built a tunnel. Oh well. Okay, and well, if I might make it, I might not make it. That is just a Will just be funny to see. Okay, then I need that. Yes. Where can I put, where can I put up the pencil? That's not gonna cost now. There you can put it. And then we're gonna put in some trucks. By new line, we go from there to there. And you manage line. Oh, you're gonna pick up everything. Did I set this line to do something stupid? No. Line 9. Manage line. New. But it goes from Nasa Exchange to Nadi no. Nadi Central to Upper Nadi. That will make it so that it picks it up there. This one should now produce. Yes, thank you. We're using that one as well. And this boat will get some stuff on the way back. This is going to be a close call right up to the finish line. Woo! It's going to be fun to see if I can actually make it. Is there anything else I can do? How is this one doing? Are you actually getting anything? Why aren't you getting anything? Oh, you did get. Okay, nice. And this one now. Have these two that actually producing as well. Are you making money or are you losing money? You are making a lot of money. Nice. Let's see how much money it makes. It's basically full. So it would be a good to see how much money it actually makes. I'm gonna watch my lines. Lines are all of them. Some are not making money. This one is not making money. But I think it will start making money before. These ones are making money, even if it doesn't look like it, because as soon as they arrive, they make a bloody fortune. You made 525,000. Are there anyone coming in? Yeah, let's see how much you are making. You are at a loss right now. Let's see how much you make when you arrive at port. 410. You just made you made 894,000, and you are now completely full. Yeah. Okay. We'll see how far away I am when I finish. And the fact is, I'm not gonna do it again. If I fail, I fail. If I succeed, I succeed. And I think I'm gonna fail because I'm at 25 million and there's 13 minutes left. And I made some mistakes. Yes, definitely made mistakes. Could have done it better. I could definitely done it better. So if I make everything correctly at the same time without forgetting stuff, I could probably make 100 million. I made some mistakes. Yeah, definitely. But it's a challenge, and challenges are possible to mess up. Yeah. We could put up a line that goes around there as well, just to make some more money. I could. Yeah. Hmm. Put up that one by new line. We go from this one to this one. We'll see how that one goes. 12 minutes left. We are at 30 million. Oh, this is gonna be so tight. Oh yeah. Oh. It's gonna be interesting to see. Will this work or won't it work? I can't get it to level up because of the shipment. I am shipping as much as I possibly can. Because now this is starting. Ooh, okay. Last minute push. Last minute push. This is gonna be a bad idea. But we'll see if it pans out. I'm not gonna make this one. You also have this one here, but gonna be that is a heck of a lot. This one is really high. Yeah, we'll see. Are you actually? Why aren't you producing anything? Are you? Yeah, why aren't you producing anything? They want. It's shipping 20, so it does ship a little bit. 21. Yeah, so. Yeah, it does do a little. Why does it? Why do you do so little? That is so weird. Some of them are doing really weird because you see how much this one is, but this one is really doing poorly, and this has a high rate. Okay, now it's doing a little bit. Okay, I don't seem to be able to get over this 25 million. Oh yeah. To my defense, this is a really hard map to make huge amount of cash on due to the limitations of what is available. You only have two different goods, and of course passengers. I think if I had actually managed to make it, I could have probably gotten it a little bit better, but I doubt I would have been able to actually make the 100 million. Because there is a finite amount of money you can make each month. Maybe if I had set everything, absolutely everything up at the same time and just hit it, build everything up at the start, then maybe I could have made it. But I sincerely doubt it. You see 5 million. Yeah. We'll see. I do have 7 minutes left. And we are ticking up. I'm making 7 million here. Every Good. It would be so funny when the timer goes in, it takes over 200 million. That would be nice. This one is it's done. That's actually 21. Okay, you're coming in here. How much people are waiting here? 26. And you are coming in. You know, could maybe get another one. Yeah. Could probably make a little bit more money from the shipping from those boats. You made 200,000 and you are now full. Yeah, I can probably put in boats there. But the thing is it worth it? Does it make enough money to be a... How much does it cost? It costs one. So basically, if I put that run, I need 8 runs back and forth in order to make up for the money that it costed. And the other ones, I need 2 runs back and forth. Problem is, how long does one run take? And is it worth it? The longer I ponder, the less money I make. You have just left now. How many people are here? There's 17. You know, I'm gonna do that. And we're gonna put it on line 13. And of course, sorry, I am busy. I always, when I stream or when I go, I know who called. It, but I can't answer right now. You are empty. What? I wanted to go here first. Don't. That's good. You're supposed to be supposed to do that. All right. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna fail. Well, it has been a fun run. It's an interesting map to really work with very, very, very limited resources and what you can do. And will I do it again? Maybe when I think it's 8 maps that I downloaded and I'm planning to do. And so maybe when I have done all of those, I will try a second time around to actually try to get up to 100 million. That will be interesting to see if I can actually make it. So far I'm nowhere near, but I think if but is that cheating? Knowing what kind of mistakes you made and then try to do it again? I don't know. Leave a comment. Do you think that's cheating? Knowing what you could have done and how you could have done it to make it better. And if it could have helped it. uh, Try again. You want me to try again on this map later? Yeah. So when this goes down to timer, I'm gonna pause it. We're gonna see where we end up. And we'll maybe have that as a benchmark. See how much money I can make. Maybe this won't be $100 million challenge. It will basically be a challenge on see how how much money can I make on the map. We'll see. And we'll it is an interesting challenge to have this limited amount of things. Could probably have done more, but the fact is that there's only 2 of these on the whole map. So, for example, you need this one to go there as well. And the fact is that this, I could probably get it to level up if I pushed more into it. And I don't know why the shipment is so low. You ship everything from it, but it still doesn't want to. Yeah. Same here. I'm putting in a lot in it, but it refuses to level up, despite me moving basically everything. I have never, in any time, when I managed to get an industry to level up. I don't know why. Because you see, this is shipment 28, is production 100, 28, transport 100, shipment 28. Why? I have absolutely no clue. There is more shipment than that. Oh, this one has 54. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna be off about halfway. Well, I think I actually could have made this one if I had made all the right choices and not made any mistakes. But I'm still confused over why I can't get anything to level up. Because this one should level up. Yeah, you should level up. Cards. How you see here? Bum 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 bum. And then shipped is so low compared to the production produced. Shipped. I don't know why. I'm basically shipping everything I can. Why didn't you? Oh, you're the one that goes from. No? Why aren't some of these shipping anything? And you're bringing in. Oh, you're not bringing in that much. You're not bringing in anything. That's because you go from there, which doesn't have anything. Oh well. Yeah, so 12. So we're going 10, 9. I made 45 million. And we're gonna pause the game there. Yeah, I made 45 million. I could have probably made more if I had actually tried. But first challenge, could have done it better, definitely. But it was fun, and we'll see how it goes in the next one that I'm gonna do. We'll see what that becomes. So, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.